Hi-ho, beaver! Away!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to KritzKast. We have today week 2 of ETF2L Premiership Highlander. We have Open Squad against Strong Opinions on Coal Plant and Product. With me in the casting booth is Wiethoofd. Production, sorry, is Wiethoofd, and the casting booth is Zamparonie.
Hello.
Say hi, Zamp. I would love to deliver you half an hour of analysis of each of the players on this server, but sadly we have had a barrage of golden caps in the 6 vs 6 format, so we cannot, and apparently we're going to be starting fairly soonish. But maybe get a little bit of discussion about the teams.
Sure, why not?
There was certainly quite a little bit of drama in the Badwater game with. I think there was failure took about 10 minutes to cap just the third point on Badwater against Strong Opinions last week, and then out of nowhere after that, failure then held first point against them. So it was very back and forth last week. I mean, there was something on the grapevine I think I heard from Mezzo, where there was some perhaps rust on the side of Strong Opinions. Of course, they haven't played in a little while, but apparently they have been getting better and better as they've been playing along. I know they had some, their warm-up today against Failure was 3-2 Strong Opinions Coal Plant, and then they won again 3-1 on Product. So it'll be interesting to see how this map actually goes out. Open Squad will look very strong in the pre-season and in their scrims.
Yeah, there's definitely a possibility to win for both teams.
Oh, and we are readying up right now, so...
Fast predictions, who do you think?
I'd never know on cough. I'm thinking it's close. I think it'll be Open Squad will take a map. Don't know which one yet, but I think it'll be both teams one map each. And we do see Murphy coming out on this mid-fight, getting there about the same time as Ian's throwing out some damage across the middle. We have, let's see, we have the scouts both taking their respective roofs. Fanash can't really get much ground here either, as we do have Justice, who of course is aiding his Snuggles, trying to make some space across point here. The spy underneath though did get found out, so he can't get forward. That's Mezzo on the Open Squad, and Snuggles does find the spy of Toast. Not too much happening on the mid-fight so far, but crucially Py does go down for red. Engineer flank from Sec almost did get Snuggles, but not quite there. Lots of frags going down for Strong Opinions though, so he should be able to get this cap off. And there's Cloudy taking out Strona right there, so that's definitely that's securing his team the cap right there.
Pretty strong mid-fight from both teams. You saw a lot of similarities in there. You saw Nubi jumping in instantly, wanting to go behind, making a distraction, and then come from Shatter, but didn't succeed of dropping CJ, sadly. Just kind of broke the bone there. And of course, Cloudy just kind of having already 4 points.
Cloudy doing a good swing. We have 8% advantage here for CJ, so it's up to the players of Open Squad to try and get a force out on him. And nobody looks like he wants to jump over from the roof side here. Exactly what he's going to do. He's going to jump straight into CJ. He does get the drop on him as well. Very well done from Nubby.
Amazing.
And Emilia goes down to Piney as well. So this should be a nice push here coming out from the side of Open Squad. Toast gets found out as well, so it's all up to Cloudy, who does get picked off by Enya there.
But Villager just goes into a rampage against Murphy and Enya, I believe. But still, Open Squad succeeds to cap the point of that.
Yeah, they'll get the cap. They'll have a very slight disadvantage. Not really anything huge in Highlander at all.
It's a pretty good fight from both sides.
Yeah, Enya's back along playing on his left side with Pioneer, looking to play around his sniper here, just to buff him up.
Talash deep. Not that deep.
Oof.
Look at Emilio, alone against the world.
We have Toast now behind the comp. I don't think they spotted him either.
Cloudy takes on fine actually. And Nubi as well, so this is not the greatest start here. And Murphy!
Murphy down to Cloudy. Yeah, Cloudy's certainly proving his worth so far. 11 points, top scoring for his team. And Justice goes down as well to Eames there, and Span, so that there should be a point for Strong Opinions quite easily now.
This was all
Oh, the spy comes in and does get Eames at the end though. Maybe the saving grace for his team there.
Yeah, the cap is done. Yeah, like, this was all Cloudy. This push, this was really sponsored by Cloudy. It's really great played there.
Well, maybe we should approach Cloudy for the new sponsorship of the ETF2L season. They've been without sponsor for a while, haven't they? But look how deep Mezzo is here behind here on their balcony. As, his team is trying to peak the point.
There's a force coming in actually on Yahoo and Falash. It's Uber, heavy Uber actually.
Yeah, the trade comes out onto Justice and Pyro here at Strono. And,
I mean, they get the cap of it, so it's
better Uber. Definitely better Uber for them. And Justice gets Eames as well out behind there, and he might even survive.
Cloudy actually takes down Enir, so as well no medic for open spot right now, but Strong Opinions is bleeding players in right now, so this could be still the possibility, except Cloudy
Oh,
goes
the
for the 9
spy
kill.
on CJ does revolver him down, gets 2 butter knives and the revolver shot at the end there. There's Metso showing his revolver skills there. Very interesting spy play from him. I found he's one of the better gun spies, even with the Invis watch. He's got a very nice aggressive style. He's really come out of nowhere really as a spy in the past couple of seasons. And I say coming out of nowhere, here's Toast decloaking onto the enemy combo, but no, wasn't the best opportunity for him as we have Onions trying to edge the point here.
Yeah, look, Villager just
Flash
rushing
going in for
behind
a big jump behind, and he hasn't been spotted either, but yeah, Enia does manage to get behind some cover there. But that does force Open Squad to change sides here and get aggressive, and Yahoo is looking to take advantage of that and walk into them, and so is Eames. And Flash takes down Clark on the flank there.
Look at Nubi, he's keen to jump right here. He waits for his call. There he
he's in now, he's on CJ, the same jump as before. Yeah, CJ playing it smart this time, backing up into his lolly,
and
rather than
Toast
sitting in
just
the corner.
takes on Snuggles actually, IK Justice.
Yeah, we have Enia walking across here, which trading Ubers with CJ. Slightly better Uber for Strong Opinions here, but the Pyro will be denying that. So, Strong Opinions didn't manage to deny the cap though either. So it's a bit of chaos on the point now, and Cloudy takes down Enia. So that's no heals for the side of Open Squad.
Enir kind of, I mean, of course, it's 1 minute left right now. Medic not being up right now is kind of a tough spot, while CJ sits on 30 at least right now. So Strong Opinions kind of needs to start walking in though. I mean, no medic, but they have no demo man as well, so this is kind of troubling spot, and this is an interesting push from under right now, but let's see if it works.
They got Piney watching
it. Does not, but Nubi is already in position there to punish. He can't succeed there. Fiddlejack is
Toast is on Piney though, and he does get the frag. But yeah, Cloudy goes down as well, so a sniper trade in the end. We have Strong Opinions trying to edge the cap again.
Murphy, tough spot. No demo for Open Squad. This is not looking good for Open Squad right now.
No, and Enia's in the corner. He's in all sorts of trouble. Does get picked off by the flank there. And it's just Clark here left to fight against the hordes of Strong Opinions players. And he does get helped out by Metzo at the end there, but yeah, CJ taking his Uber off does cap the point for his team, but Metzo comes in and takes down Cloudy. So sniper advantage here for Open Squad. It's a good opportunity for them.
Yeah. I mean, Enir just spawned. This is a slow, a minimized Uber advantage, but this is nothing to be kept off.
Yeah, they're playing off this right side again, as if they're waiting for Ranabi to jump across, but he's playing on the wrong side of the map for that. But they will just walk across point anyway, try and take this ground. But Murphy goes down to Viljack, yeah, that was huge.
Valash completely destroying Enir. Open Squad is being forced behind the point again by Emilio alone, basically, at this point. And now backup comes in.
Yeah, I mean, the flank classes for both teams really like doing so much work.
Look at Spy! Emilio! Great, but now they need to cap. It's only a mini sentry holding
Yeah,
off.
all they wanted from that was overtime, I think.
Yeah.
But, you know, because in KOF, once you get the overtime, you've only got to cap it once.
Murphy is having a third butthole right now for that one.
Eames just absolutely demolishing right there.
That's coming the nice one from Murphy, a well sighing.
The
10 seconds.
Germans really feeling the pressure coming out from Eames here.
Nubi D.
Oh, it was forced as well, and they will jump straight across the point. It's right into the... Oh, and the amount of damage coming out. There's
Nubi
people playing the point, but I don't think it'll be enough.
TJ dies here, but it's not really important at this
It's
point
just
anymore.
spans left now, yeah.
Well played by both teams, but this one goes actually to Strong Opinions, and well deserved as well, may I say.
Yeah, that was really good. They just realised they had the Uber ad and just jumped across with their Uber. Like, flash people into Open Squad, and they just had no chance of defending that at all.
Yeah.
Really good push.
Well played.
And we go into our second mid-fight now. We've got Murphy shooting the shutter roll out, and Eames playing the top right. Murphy will get to the shutter first, getting those early 6 down. Try and get some damage onto Murphy.
Nubi going through under, actually. Interesting to see.
Yeah, you see sort of Zoo that quite a bit. It's pretty good. And Cloudy does actually get the sniper pick at the start of this mid-fight. And there's a weak flank as well for Strong Opinions, with Nubby taking down Falash. And Viljack is trying to cause some havoc on the roof here. And yeah, Justice is down incredibly low and does get picked off in the end. And Murphy's waiting for an arrow, will get it. But yeah, Strong Opinions taking all the ground across this point, and there's nothing they can really do. And Murphy might die here. There's a scout on the medic as well, but the Pyro should be able to protect him.
It's a Fiddlejack play there, but sadly didn't succeed. They kept it off, right? But Open Squad is not wasting any time here. There's actually a bomb from Nubi, kind of not succeeding that.
Yeah, Piney gets Eames as well. So that's gonna be a pretty difficult Uber trade to take here.
It's a force. Both teams pop Uber. Let's see who takes the Uber exchange better.
Strong Opinion's gonna have to back out here. They've got a worse Uber and no demo man.
Yeah, but they bleed in Slaughter. Okay, fair enough. No,
yeah, just like I'll take Pyro and Heavy over just one Pyro pick any day of the week. This is a point for Open Squad. And they're just going to be tanking Piney here, watching this right side angle. We've got Nubby getting Sek on the back lines there on their top right. And Sek is, of course, well known for his DM skills as engineer.
So like Strong Opinion in a pickle here right now. They need to get Cloudy a good position to actually get something for them to opener as an opener. So
yeah, because Cloudy was top scoring at the start of this round, and now he's I haven't been able to find the angles. I think. Open Squad a bit more wary to his positioning, but he does take down Cloudy as well. And Emilio's down to Mezzo as well, so it's going to be a very difficult push for him.
Mezzo greatly saved here, Murphy actually. Emilio would have gone to Dome Props, so it's a shout out.
Yeah, Piney's just really, they need to pressure Piney. He's so comfortable up here watching this angle. There's absolutely nothing on him at the moment.
He needs to come up. There's actually a early Uber.
Oh, a very early Uber for like coming in there, and Ennis
but still they get wrecked. They traded Pyro.
You mean they're getting the...
And they get actually...
Oh, they get Enia as well at the end there. Cloudy coming in right at the end. He's getting Enia after his Uber's ended. And there should be a push for Strong Opinions. They've got no demo, but then again, they've got the heals. So they should be able to just straight hate his face here. Justice and Murphy like they want to try and deny this, though. Getting some good spam on point. And Mezzo's behind the combo. He takes down Cloudy.
Almost Mezzo getting here CJ. CJ is surviving that. Emilio taking down Murphy as well. This is a great pick by Emilio. Emilio playing his his game of the life.
Toast looks like he wants the Cloudy pick as well. Oh no, he's not. He's going away now.
I mean, you can see Strong Opinions playing a lot, overtaking so quick, as well as Open Squad. Both teams are playing equally matched, but like on the DM part, it always comes down who makes the bigger play right now.
That's what we like to see in Highlander. Strong Opinions, of course, known for their fast stage. We've got a huge jump in for Fire actually taking down Piney. Will there be any more frags coming out of this? No, Stroy does protect his medic, but Murphy does go down, and then he goes down to the Uber that was being pushed in like whilst that was happening. So
this was greatly played by Strong Opinions. You saw Emmis, he just was popped on. He was like, "I'm going in, guys. See you later." And he was causing all the havoc there right now. I mean, Cloudy getting Pine as an opener, great thing always to have, right? Sniper down, it's a great thing to push off. Same as a demo man. You know. Kind of just want to beef in, you want to get some meat off the enemy team off before you actually push in.
Yeah, excellent strategy with Flash there, just getting the Uber trade out. As Viljack's trying to hold down this roof against Piney here, trying to put some pressure on him. That's exactly what we need to do. He's denying the Nubby jump as well.
Toast getting Pine.
Yeah, Toast is taking down Piney. But the health is not good on the side of the Strong Opinions combo. That doesn't matter, they've got their flank coming in, taking down Justice. It's very low health, and Murphy said as well. So they should be able to hold on to this point for a bit longer.
Open Squad cuddling up in under right now. That's a risky play right now.
Yeah, I think they're wary of the Falash bomb from under. So they're just trying to make sure they can deny that.
And then they're getting out now, so that's okay. Yeah. Still. Strong Opinions having the point. Murphy goes down to Amos. This is an opener there, and you see Amos just instantly gets angry and shoots big pipes. And Justice beats him as well. So.
Yeah, he was trying. It looks like he was trying to force the Uber early, but that didn't work out too well for him in the end. As both Ubers do get popped off, but Nubby's got a conch here, so it should be a better Uber for Open Squad. But they've flashed so much. They've got really good cap time. They can just maybe get some people eking the cap here.
And Fiddlejack just going completely berserk, taking down Pine and Deninia. This was all Fiddlejack right now.
Yeah, but
I mean,
the Strong Opinions are still bleeding players. I mean, like, they have heals, but there's no one really in a position to contest the point here.
Yeah, but they have Ed again, so this is a win for Strong Opinions. They lose some time, but still they have an Uber Ed right now again. They're sitting on 50% Ed right now, I believe. Yup, 50% Ed. So this is horrible for Open Squad. 50 seconds on the clock. It's nothing.
Yeah, Ennis wants to be careful here. He's holding a little bit close for having such a big disad, but I mean, both teams have been playing playing aggressively on cop is really what you want to try and do. Yeah. In a lot of situations, it's, both teams are the Piney taken down by Cloudy. And
now you will see Strong Opinions just instantly walking forward from Shatter. There's nothing to deny them anymore, and there's an Uber pop, obviously. Yeah, it goes down to Murphy, so that's a yikes right there. Still, Stunner goes down.
Enia does get out though. I think that was fine.
Yeah,
honestly, if they group him in main now, they can just re-push this. Oh. What a pipe there. That was insane.
Now it's all sitting on Open Squad. Open Squad having the edge here right now. If Inia didn't buy, but I don't believe so. So Inia needs to build like crazy.
We got Nubby up top though. If this mini sentry's down, he's putting an arrow. If Nubby jumps now, this could be a really good opening for him. That's exactly what he's going to try and do, but he's denied by Sek, brutally so actually. I mean, Enia's only 10% away from Uber, but they have to start to get bodies walking across the point now. They have to get cloudy pressure, and he has been headshot as well.
Look at Fiddlejack. He's just inside the enemy.
Uber comes out as well.
Yeah, but that's too.
They need cap time quite desperately though.
They definitely need it. Yeah. Problem is,
and what the Reaper's strong opinion, yeah, the Reaper's strong opinion is coming for Shut here, and it's absolutely demolishing Open Squad. Yeah, that was. There should be win for strong opinions. That was sort of again a yikes push from Open Squad. They used the Uber to sort of take the ground on the point without jumping forward, and I think that all stemmed from Nubby getting denied.
I don't think so actually. Like strong opinion, the push was completely alright in itself. The problem was Falash, Jack, and Toast were just behind them, and you saw like on the kill cam who did the most work in this last mid fight basically. It was
yeah,
Falash
I think
and
that's
Jack.
fair. People behind, they couldn't focus people, the combo in front. And we got Murphy and Eames getting about the same time this time. No early mid-fight for Murphy. Yeah, and Viljack goes down right away to Nubby. And Murphy's like choosing to shoot to fight Toes behind rather than play the point now. That could be costly in the long run.
Still not behind actually.
Yeah, Flash from under, he's on Enia, he does get the pick in the end. Does a lot of damage to the heavy as well of Justice, and he will get the pick in the end. Flash going really huge there. Just securing the mid-fight for strong opinions.
Points wise, it doesn't kind of look like Falash is doing a lot, but honestly, Falash and Jack is like, they're both having 7 other players on their back right now. Their flank is dominating Open Squad by themselves at this point.
Got their team in a backpack, haven't they?
Yeah.
You
have to give credit to Cloudy and Emilio as well, and everybody else with strong opinions, but we can see the outstanding players on this map right now. It's not like that, you know?
Especially on a map like Coal Plant, it is so difficult to deal with a flank that's behind you causing havoc. Yeah. And I say that as Nubby jumps in, but they have worked out his strategy. Jumping over the roof every time, it will get denied, and Murphy's taken down by Cloudy in the end. Pi will get revenge by taking the counter-snipe fight. But yeah, it looks like strong opinions are looking to just bully them out at this point with Super Punch that they haven't even had to use yet. Emilio is taken down the end by Piney, but Toast takes down Murphy, so this is a really tall order for Open Squad to take. They got a lot of cat time, they forced the Uber out, but you can see if Enia is fairly safe in lobby here. But yeah, he has got Viljack chasing, who thankfully is taken down at the end by combination of Clark and Mezzo. So he will keep the Uber ad.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you see, if Open Squad gets actually a pick, Strong Opinions instantly opens up with another pick, like a counter pick, and that's probably even a better pick than, you know. They get Emilio, okay, we take Murphy then. It's
Toast takes out Enia right there. It's just absolute chaos sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes it is, isn't it?
You know, I think
Go on, please.
Yeah, this entire game just Casey Carter's curse really, hasn't it? Oh, Open Squad have got an advantage they can push off of. Nope, here comes Toast.
I mean, you can see Emilio just pocketing Cloudy at this point. It's a great work as always from Emilio. And he just stands there, right, protecting him from Mezzo. I think Cloudy died like, what, once now? Murphy actually
Speaking of Cloudy, he takes down Murphy and Piney as well. And Falash takes the flank fight as well. Bit of server lag there, but you know, Mezzo beats his stab on the demo man of Eames, so that's, yeah, it's a really difficult push for Open Squad to make here.
Yeah.
Only 6 seconds left on the clock as well, they have to make something happen. And I think they're relying a lot on the Nubby bombs beforehand, and they're just getting denied every time now over the roof. And the Uber comes out for Strong Opinions actually straight into Open Squad, and Enia's getting chased all the way to spawn, but Spans will take that 1v1 against Viljack and win it. So they want to try and repush from the balcony side here, and Nubby jumps onto the roof again. They got no demo, so really it's only their Span class they can deal with anything. And Justice wants to take this point now, he's getting very aggressive. Toast takes down Piney though, so Cloudy's got free reign over this point entirely, and the Force comes out and they jump across, and CJ is already all the way out.
There's a lot of bot calls in from Strong Opinions, I believe. Strong Opinions calls way more, like they're seeming way more coordinated. As I said, India actually takes the nice saw of Falash, but still, 2 up for Open Squad, and it's, what, 10 seconds left?
Piney did get the 2 frags though. Piney's fragging. But it just won't be enough in the end, I don't think.
There's a limit to your health pool, you know. This is a waste right now. Mezzo alone, basically.
Yeah, it's just the last chance of points on this map here, and it isn't going to be enough. Just too slow walking out. Really strong opinions. Strong performance for Strong Opinions.
Yeah. definitely. I mean, you see, the score doesn't say anything. Like, Open Squad had nice pushes off as well, and nice drops there from Newbie as well, but it wasn't enough. The coordination, I think, was a bit lacking there. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think you can really see the I know when I've merked for Open Squad, they struggle a little bit with main calls. They haven't had a particularly strong main call a lot of the time, and I think that's showing today because they had some great fights, but I think they weren't as coordinated as Strong Opinions because, like you saw, when every fight there, CJ would just get out.
Yeah.
Every time.
I mean, every fight, Strong Opinions basically took their head and had somebody at least behind, or at least, like, Fiddlejack was already on their sniper deck harassing Piney to death, you know, something like that. They always had, like, already one secure pick, basically, that was, like, leading them to victory. They're not taking any chances.
So we'll just take a look at logs right away. What stands out for me instantly is Viljack, just absolute monster on scout, going 28 to 16. Just top fragging out on the server and then Cloudy right underneath him. Viljack certainly was winning all the flank battles today, getting some really good combo picks.
I mean, if you look at the damage number, MS, Cloudy, then Murphy, this is a huge thing if your sniper is second top scoring in damage. This is something you could call a carry, basically.
What I also see again is Murphy, despite his huge damage stats, he went 4 to 18, and like I know kills aren't really the thing you want to go for on demo. It's more damage that matters, but I think that's indicative of the worst team fights that Open Squad were having. Right, they had, I would say they were equal to Strong Opinions on DM for most accounts, but Strong Opinions just completely outclassed them in terms of their rotations. Well, as I said, every fight where CJ had a disadvantage, like on the last 2 rounds, that he was already out into his spawn basically, with like 2 people protecting him.
The Uber pushes basically didn't screw over Open Squad. It was basically the aftermath of an Uber pop. Open Squad seemed to struggle what to do after that a bit, you know. Or like Strong Opinions had just better strats to work around it, because an Uber push is normally never working out. It's the so like, as well as CJ having 12 Ubers while Inear only having 7. I mean, of course, they won 3-0 at one at all. Like, it's normal that Inear should have died more, had less Ubers, but still, this is like almost a half as much, you know. It's a bit of a yikes.
I think the Uber stats coming out there is from CJ's 3 deaths to Inear's 13.
Yeah, like I said,
you know, it was. I think most of his deaths as well were in the first round as well. Like in the last 2 rounds, he was playing just like CJ does. He just played really intelligently.
Yeah, I mean, like, if your team is winning, you obviously die less as a medic. That's like,
I think maybe you know, the old theory is true. Maybe Strong Opinions are just shaking off the rust. Like even by the round timers. I mean, like if you look at the round timers, it was like a 7-minute first round, and then it went down to like 6.5 minutes, and it was 4 minutes for the last round. You know, that's just Strong Opinions progressively getting better. Yeah. And I think that Open Squad, Strong Opinions adapted to Open Squad style of play, and Open Squad, they tried the same thing over and over. They tried the Nubby Bomb across the roof and the Justice walking across point. And I think Strong Opinions then realised, okay, we're just going to set our medic passive, and you can't get any damage on us.
Yeah, fair point. I mean, it works, so why not, I guess? As long as it works, you can just swap around it, basically. Like, I mean, you can still say that Strong Opinions basically just had the better plays off as well from Talash, Fiddle. Like, Fiddle just jumps in, gets Murphy and Inear, and then, like, Snuggles dies off the aftermath from Talash just joining in the fight.
I'll certainly credit to your flank on Cold Pine. It's a map that really is. If your flank's good and they're not being countered, they can do so much work. In terms of flank on Cold Plant. But I think Product would be a bit more interesting map, because it's, you know, I know Koff is very DM centric anyway, but I think Product is even more so. Because if you think about the structure of Cold Plant, a team can just back off into lobby if they have a bad trade, right? But on Product, you can back off into like your main. It's just a lot easier to chase. So it's as I said, more DM centric, and I think Open Squad, they shouldn't be too disheartened by the 3-0 scoreline, as you said. Like, it was closer than the scoreline implied a lot of the time.
Yeah. I mean, Viaduct is entirely other carpet, I believe. I mean, we see a lot of more plays probably on Viaduct right now, since the map is just quite a bit smaller, I believe. So, and Viaduct, Product, I'm sorry, is like still one of the favorite DM maps, I believe. That didn't change recently for me. So yeah, what do you think? Who's the prediction right now on product? Like who to watch out for?
I think just because of the coordination from Strong Opinions, I think if Open Squad didn't lose heart after that last game, I think they might take an early round, but I think it'll still be Strong Opinions taking this map after what I saw for the Molten Coal Plant. Maybe a 3-1 to Strong Opinions here.
I'm definitely interested to see Farlash versus Nubi on Vardak, because both soldiers play extremely aggressive. So let's see how this works out. Because Nubi jumps a lot behind as well as, well, I think middle, does this to cause a distraction, but Nubi is entirely different carpet. He just jumps behind and just starts to kill people.
Yeah, Nubi's always a huge threat behind, like, you know, if he can get there. I mean, you know, I think you saw the difference between like the Strong Opinions and Open Squad there. I think Strong Opinions map top was potentially a bit stronger on Coal Plant, because you saw Flash, he was doing the roof jump, of course, but he was also doing the jumps from underneath as well, and just causing havoc behind, whereas I think Nubi was struggling to get behind. I mean, I know Sek is quite a formidable engineer to really face off against. Like, you know, even if you kill the mini sentry, you still got that incredible shotgun aim on him. So it's quite difficult to get behind as a soldier on Coal Plant when the enemy engineer is that good. And he had, of course, Emilio just sitting like basically inside his team the entire game. Yeah. So I think it really limited Nubi just to doing that same jump every time. It was easy to counter. We do have the ready up now from both teams.
Yeah. I mean, Emilio just pocketed Cloudy a lot, and it seemed to work for them a lot. Let's see who's first to mid anyways. Is it MS or Murphy? It is.
Oh, Murphy beef his roll out a little
bit. Then it's MS.
Yeah, just a nice little early sits coming out from Murphy, trying to get some pipes along the left side here. Nubi behind already gets Cloudy, yeah, and it's only the heavy down for Open Squad so far, so there's a big sniper advantage for them, which is huge on that light product.
2 for 1, and you can see...
Oh, but here comes the cleanup. Eames and Falash just walking in, just...
The onions cleanup coming to
just
you.
Absolutely vomiting damage out onto the team of Open Squad. Not a chance there, and they're already on the forward hold on Cliff.
DJ struggling with the walk jump there, but he got up. No, like, seriously. Like, they just had no respect for him, because they just said, okay, let's get this over with. We just rush over.
Piney getting Toast and Eames there, 2 really quick shots.
Great pick, actually. But let's see if they can
force them to back off to pocket here from the forward hold. Piney is getting spammed really hard now, but he will get tanked by Enya. He's just trying to win this SVS versus Cloudy, and Cloudy does get the better of him there.
Yeah.
And CJ does have 40% ad, so they might be looking just to walk across point here.
I mean, both teams kind of, like, of course, Strong Opinion is sitting on the point right now. They can chill, relax a bit, but there's Nubi actually bombing in. There's a force coming in. Great job.
Yeah, that is exactly what Open Squad wanted. They're just backing out all the way through main. But Enya is still in. Enya just wasn't fast enough backing out. They did not have spans of him to run him out into spawn. And just pays for his life there. And Viljack just coming in takes down Murphy as well afterwards.
Jack just taunting Murphy after the successful pistol down.
Gun down.
Yeah, Cloudy takes down Pine, so there's no opener again for Open Squad probably. Or is it actually?
Yeah, I mean, they have to deal with this Cloudy and Eames combo behind the point here.
Mezu beefing his step there.
Onions are just giving them the space here for free. I think they're just trying to bait out a repush, maybe?
Yeah.
And yeah, Murphy goes down to Eames, but Pine takes down Cloudy as well. They're trying to repush, Strong Opinions are, across this point. No demo man on the side of Open Squad, so it's going to be quite a lot easier for them. They still have to watch out for the threat of Piney, but to be honest, I don't think there's enough up on the side of Open Squad to really make him too much of a threat right now.
Pine right now in China, having probably a great look on CJ if he wasn't called yet. But actually...
Yeah, he's stopping them from crossing to pocket, which is quite big. If you got add-on product, you want to be holding on pocket, not behind point.
Yeah, definitely. And right now it's kind of stale, right? Like, Toast getting behind, nothing special there. We are used to that.
Swallow down to Cloudy, but Piney's just like sitting on the house here. Piney, he gets taken down by Toast here. I was going to say, like, Piney was trying to make an opening for his team, but...
And now
He
you will
takes down
see
Murphy
that
as well.
Strong Opinions instantly walks over. They had like a pick, right? They had the sniper pick, and they just instantly went forward. They got Murphy as a bonus there right now, and it's just horrible for OpenSquad. And just gets destroyed. Inear goes down. This is a complete disaster for OpenSquad right now.
Earlier had the Uber that time, but I think he just he just didn't back out quickly enough. He should have used the Uber to back out ideally, but
He used basically, but it faded since he got juggled against the wall, so it was a really big of a yikes. And this goes down actually to Mezzo, and Mezzo gets actually not out.
yeah, I mean they got good picks here. They've got Soldier and Demo.
Yeah.
OpenSquad have, so they could potentially make some space across point here. That's exactly what they're trying to do. But Murphy is so much further forward than the rest of his team. He's taken down by Emilio.
I mean,
And Justice gets headshot by Cloudy there, so he's only at 50 health.
I mean, you can see a pattern right now, right? Like Toasted just instantly going all the time for Pine, but shutting down Pine instantly to get Cloudy just the edge he needs to like destroy OpenSquad, and you can see this in the points.
Yeah, only
And
5 seconds left now. They're trying to get some of his cap time on here, but we're in overtime, of course, now, and yeah, everyone just got fragged behind the point.
Yeah.
Superior spam from Eames and Falash here.
Definitely. We're gonna see if the mid fight goes out like that. Again, I'm really interested into that. Like, if Eames and Falas just stand together and spam pipes and rockets at them. Because this is huge.
Murphy did not beat his well at this time, and he will get there a lot faster than Eames, actually. Spamming pipes through main.
Falas deep already.
Yeah, Flash looking for that connector bomb. Murphy's still spamming across point, and Flash will take down Mezzo right away there. Emilio takes down Span, so we got a weak flank here for the side of OpenSquad as Eames also sickies down Suggles and Murphy. So that's, you know, a bit of a yikes push again, as you would say.
Yeah.
Enya down as well to Eames.
Complete disaster for OpenSquad again. OpenSquad is just losing everything in every push, and this is what they need to deny. And Inear needs to. OpenSquad needs to work on Inear staying alive.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a bomb or if it was just Enya just fighting to get out. Okay, so if it was a bomb, I'm getting told by the man in my ear. So can't really blame Enya too hard for that one. And Enya has come up on crits this time now, just trying something different on the side of OpenSquad. But CJ still has a 100% advantage sitting in pocket here. Murphy's spamming it, and there is a scout trying to get some cap time. But again, it's a case of trying to force out the Uber of strong opinions, and that's exactly what they're doing. And can Enya get out? No, he gets taken down by Toast. Again, this is what's losing OpenSquad every fight here. It's just they cannot get an Uber advantage. The focus on the medic from strong opinions is just too strong.
I mean, right now they're on crits. It doesn't really matter if you have an Uber ad or not. But what OpenSquad needs to realize a bit more, if their medic is dead, like right now, their medic is
they
dead,
won the fight, though.
but they just walk forward, and this is what they need to do way more often. You have your medic down, you have nothing to lose at this point anymore.
Exactly, like on any game mode, but particularly KOF or all game modes, you know, if your medic dies, just walk forwards. That's something that works in Highlander. Like, oddly enough, in Highlander, W key is the most effective thing, as we do see.
Goes deep, gets Cloudy, great pick there.
Yeah.
Yahoo goes down to Pine as well. This will be hard for strong opinions
Toast
to push
on
off.
Justice though. That's no denial of there's no anti-aircraft gun to deny the jumpers here, and Falash is looking to create some space behind. He is weak, but he's going to get an arrow from CJ. And there's no pyro for OpenSquad either, so all the sack wave denial is just down.
Yeah.
And Falash is trying to take advantage of this, and yeah, he takes down Piney and Murphy. Huge jump there.
This was amazing. A stronger Cloudy actually goes down to Nubi again. Great job by Nubi.
If Enya gets out here, this could potentially be good, because he does have the crits. But I think he's a bit scared of like moving here, and I don't blame him. He's waiting for Murphy to come in through main, but he's gone through Cliffside oddly. But yeah, they've got Uber V crits, they can get their stick off onto the pocket, that's what they're trying to do here.
And there's the crits! Nothing happens.
Yeah, trade instantly. CJ's got his gamer headset on.
Hit the steps, you mean?
Sitting in his gaming chair. Here's the entire map at his fingertips and finally takes down Eames.
He was actually fine. So yeah, great pick here, but Emilio actually goes down and Cloudy takes Murphy as well, so this should be a map again, this should be the fight again for strong opinions.
Yeah, but both sides have led so much down to the scouts here.
Yeah, but Cloudy
and look at that, there's just Cloudy's no heals, okay, not down to the scout, down to the snipers. Carter's curse yet again.
You shall not question me, extrasolar.
I'm sorry, God Emperor Zamparonie. Falash is going in deep once again, looking for the Piney fang. He will take him down on China, and is he going to get out?
Oh, God.
Absolute madman. Oh, Mummy takes him down at the end there. And that's the
Murphy in. Murphy had enough. The rollers.
CJ, that is absolutely... That is mental, I'm sorry.
The rollers of death. CJ down.
Absolutely.
And Strong Opinions in. You can see Strong Opinions lost their medic. What are they doing? Emilio is walking forward. You can see Emilio only walking forward when there's something
is
to
still
do.
alive though.
Enia is dead.
Oh no. Oh, just at the end there, my HUD's lying to me. It's those pesky Russian hackers yet again.
Yikes. And Cloudy actually goes down to Nubi, so both soldiers having basically the same pattern at this time, just taking down their snipers.
Cap for open squad, which they needed, granted since 8 seconds left, but at what cost? Like, Spans and Strono have both gone down, and Emilio just getting tanked here with arrows.
It's a
so we can put huge eye on the point.
Open squad can't do something without being punished, and this is what they're lacking on the same time as well. Now we see Emilio across the point, just gunning down in here. And Phil probably cleans it up yet, and there we go, this is basically a full wipe. Nubi in for the stat boost here. Goes in, gets the frag. But still, it's not enough.
Yeah, I mean, once again, the superior calls coming out from Strong Opinions, I think. The coordination is just on another level to open squad. You know, despite... Even the hero plays just aren't... for Murphy aren't even enough to get advantage for his team that he can keep. Both demos are rubbing about at the same time this mid-fight. Big pipe from Murphy onto Eames actually, and they want to try and walk across point here, open squad. Enio is still on the crit streak, and Eames is taking down on Murphy. This is a huge opening for them, and they're just taking this ground across point.
Strong Opinions is forced here right now to play off Cloudy, so this is... If Cloudy goes huge right now, they can still re-wrap it. Father goes down, takes down the Heavy as well, but Yahoo just on the point. Open squad is not taking the ground they deserve to have right now. Until Eames is back.
Got Eames in chat saying that he doesn't miss, no doubt. Talking about Murphy. Yeah, Emilio and Piney are down now. So we got it's just trades at the moment. It's a nice drawn out mid fight. Very different to what we've been seeing so far this game.
Yeah. But Nubi actually in here doesn't quite succeed forcing CJ.
Uber's forced, yeah.
And Eames is in.
The stick in the pipe. Like, I know it's a crit. Oh.
India drops quits right now again. This is horrible.
Just it's just so painful. Murphy's taken down by Toast as well. Yeah, it's just the control point is being captured. It's just the chase from these gamers. It's too strong.
It's the aftermath of an Uber. When CJ pops, you see like Strong Opinions going ape shit right now. Like you see like they pop like Eames is in their face at this point. You know.
I think Open Squad need some host timescale 0.5 here. Need to slow this game down a little bit. Create an advantage for him, and that's exactly what we're going to try and do here. Murphy and Nubby trying to jump in here for CJ. Murphy, an absolutely voluptuous pipe onto CJ will take him down, creating a big advantage for his team.
But where's Inia? Inia's not healing his people right now. This is not great. Inia needs to have Uber right now when Murphy respawns. And Inia is actually chased. Inia's down. Failjack got him. He just jumped from that cliff over, killed him.
Yeah, Inia just... They have to just have someone on him at all times, just...
That's the problem. I think Open Squad is abandoning Inia way too much.
Yeah, they just have to have their Pyro and Heavy just sat inside him. I mean, I know Justice and Murphy are quite aggressive players, so Justice wants to support Murphy, but they really need to just sit Heavy on Cliff. Oh, Mezzo gets the pistol on the CJ, though! Okay. So they've got an advantage here. If they can keep Enia alive here, this is potentially very big. And Emilio's down as well, and so is Falash, and Eames is headshot by Piney. Very weak. He takes down Clark, but, you know, not going to get too much else now. He could just get rushed down by the Pyro.
This looks a point for Open Squad. This is well played by Open Squad. They had CJ down. They went over the point. They wanted this point right now. And this is what lacks in Open Squad a bit of commitment. I don't think they're disheartened right now. I think they're just struggling, being afraid of, I don't know.
Yeah, Enia's coming up to 95% of his crits creek here, and Siege is only at its 30% Uber. But the thing is about crits is, though, is obviously it's not as powerful as an Uber advantage, because you won't...
It's a high risk, high gain.
You're not invincible when you use it, so you've got to really time it perfectly.
Toast on point, gets him. Great pick. Cloudy is being chased down.
Yeah, Sniper's chased too. So, the crits comes out onto Murphy, takes down Emilio and Yahoo, and Viljack's down as well. And if they can chase CJ as well as they've been chasing Enia, this could be potentially. But CJ is already into his spawns. There's no chance of that happening.
Yeah, I mean the crits weren't better. But I just got one pick of it. I mean, of course Enia dies too much, so why not go crits and have the extra buff and stuff, right? Like you heal way quicker with crits quick. So Murphy actually in here right now doesn't connect something sadly.
No hero pipe this time. Oh, Eames goes down to Mezzo. That's going to slow down their push by quite a margin.
Is 4 HP. And with Uber, he has balls of steel. Yahoo in. He had another bit.
CJ really didn't have to use that. I mean, I don't really blame him too much for using, but he could have gone away of not using. But it doesn't really matter too much. They will take this point anyway with their superior DM fest. But Enya is out with his well, by the time his players will have 75% crit advantage. So,
I mean, CJ didn't pop when he was jumped by 2 people when he had 5 HP. But if he walks across the point and there's nothing, he pops. It's still a
Pining a nubby down though.
Yeah.
From Cloudy and Sack.
This would be a strong opinion hold right now until Pine at least respawn.
Cloudy's just locking down point from China. He does drop in here as well, so yeah. Like that was probably cool as well. Like you saw Murphy look at him, but that's just painful. That is. That was such a missed opportunity. They're going to try and get some cap time here. They have got Fash and Cloudy down so far, and Nubby's going for a jump, but CJ's got a nice fat sandwich underneath him, so he's going to take that. There's Fash coming in for open squad here, so they might be able to hit his point. Oh, and Piney and
strong opinions bleeding players. This is a pep for open squad.
Piney just body shot CJ as he tries to leave.
Yahoo out right now. Emilio on the run. And Cloudy taking down Newbie.
Open squad played that absolutely perfectly. They played off their advantages. I mean, sure, Murphy's down, but he is spawning. He should be able to get back in the fight in time. Not sure if I agree with open squad being so forward here, but they have got Murphy back now, so it's alright.
Cloudy down as well.
Yeah, sniper advantage for open squad. I mean, they are stepping up their game this round. I will tell them that.
We're 75% crits right now against 40 Uber. Should be Emilio goes down. It's a great pick. Newbie should.
Onions edging the point. Mezzo in the back line will take down Cloudy. He's on the prowl looking for some more picks. Oh, Mezzo, no.
Yahoo reflect pipes.
I was gonna say like Mezzo just did a nice little sort of stabby move there. He jumped over CJ while he was cloaked. He was going to try and get a stab, but didn't work out too well for him. And look at the frags on this from Strong Opinions onto the gamers.
Absolutely denies Murphy with that reflect pipe. I'm sorry, but we can't upload this one.
That's going in the Twitch experience. That is.
It goes into the frag folder, you mean?
Oh yeah, and Piney, beautiful shot onto Cloudy there. Emilio was trying to block the shot on him, but he didn't quite manage to do that.
Falash on the one right now from Stellana, and Newbie on the J. High risk, high gain, I guess.
Yeah, they're playing this cap now since, like, you know, they have to, but they've got the Emilio frags. There's no Emilio to my point. Mezzo will take down the engineer, and Mezzo and Yahoo.
Absolutely.
3 kills with 1 pipe.
Yahoo is on a rampage right now, and he's not done with open squad yet.
Oh my god.
But this is exactly what open squad had to play from the beginning, I believe. And he takes down CJ with a crossbow.
This game is absolute madness. I'm sorry.
This is what open squad had to do from the beginning on. You know, just press your W game. You see, Strong Opinion is struggling. Bill on the point right now. Yahoo as well. At this point, I'm afraid of Yahoo.
Yeah, like, Yahoo's gonna like.
Aims in, bleeds in though.
I was expecting a 9k from Yahoo with like reflect crossbows there.
Yeah.
But
There's actually a point for open squad. No, actually.
it should. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what open squad should have done from the start.
They have stepped up their game, hugely so.
They started to adapt to, and now they need to keep on adapting more.
They're doing what Strong Opinions did on Coal Plant, which is adapting to the playstyle of their enemies really well.
But now Emilio's gonna adapt to them again, so we're gonna see what's happening right now. Murphy is extremely fast on the rollout right now.
Eames beating Murphy, that's something I haven't seen yet today.
So let's see, Toast already in position.
Oh, we got Justice walking through connector here.
CJ goes down to Strong Opinion, to Stellana.
Toast gets in here at the end there, avenging the death of CJ. And Cloudy takes down Justice at the end there, and he does get the snipe onto Piney. Piney wasn't even looking at him.
Great bait by Emilio, honestly.
You know, just being fat is a new strategy in this game. You bait all the shots at you.
Newbie deep, but there's no CJ.
There's no CJ here. I don't know what he was thinking. Does get the engineer pick, but not exactly what you're looking for in that situation. Cloudy taking down in here as well, and Murphy as well down to Cloudy. Really good response here from Strong Opinions.
Yeah, and this is what happened right now. They started to... Okay.
Cloudy winning the SVS against Piney as well.
I think Strong Opinion is quite mad they lost now 1 point.
Zamparonie toxic, question mark?
No, I'm not toxic. I'm just honest. Strong opinion, ready to frag right now. Reporting
Yeah,
to
40% advantage. Oh, Metso taking down Cloudy. Big space
That's
of Piney
actually
now.
being deep, but where's Murphy and where's Inear? Inear's still in crits, I believe.
Murphy's just walking across point, you know, just
But where's
DMing
his team?
people with his pipes. And CJ, oh! Nubby with the meme spoon just jumps across. Oh.
The worst part is it works. Inear though.
Oh, that's something you want to see. But Inear's taken down in the fight at the end. I think maybe Open Squad got a little bit too excited there.
Yeah.
Well, either way, Nubby's in the frag movie, and that's all we wanted to see this game.
Definitely.
We have secured the control point.
Got Cloudy locking down his cliff sightline as well, but will not give Open Squad an inch of space to walk through. And just snipes Piney, you know?
It's kind of like this.
Oh, he's got such a chance for an
Noob
NA
boy,
here.
Falash with the 400 IQ plays. Kinda doesn't succeed against Strono.
Falash online,
Inear
PogChamp.
down.
Oh, yeah, just completely denies Nubby. As the pipes coming out from Eames takes down Inear as well. And Toast taking down Piney as well. I think Onions have really, you know, got the memo. Focus Piney. Because Piney, it really is, like, he's one of those snipers that, I think, you know, granted he only played like 2 games in Season 11, but he got the highest med picks per minute then, and Nubby tries the spade kill again, but will get airpiped by Eames.
Nubi's still behind.
Nubi's still behind on China
Ready
here,
to
seeing if he can
swear.
get anything. And he takes the spoon out, and he gets Yahoo with it. And he's still alive behind it.
Inear goes down to Toast.
Oh.
That's not great.
So you're all focused on the meme spoon plays, but we're not seeing, like, you know, the actual medic picks coming out.
Murphy on the point with Justice. Murphy needs to back out right now.
Oh, there's a spy toasting
sick.
on. Oh.
And a little air adventure there, sponsored by Justice.
Cloudy getting the razor pan kill on Mezzo. That's what you want to see.
Nubi G gets Cloudy and himself.
And Piney's got the entire point of sniper cross here.
Murphy dies to the stick.
Yeah, Murphy said, but I think if they tank Piney here, he's got an excellent shot at denying this. He does get one shot onto the heavy. He does get down CJ at the end well. That's really good from him. He's getting bombed by Falash, but he will just say, see you later, and jump down, kiddo. And just will take spot shots against the heavy, trying to shoot the demo. This is exactly how Piney likes to play. Really aggressive sniper and just bait people into chasing him. And that'll be a point for Open Squad.
Yeah.
Now Nubi takes down Cloudy behind and then Toast onto Piney. Like, it just seems to me like the teams are just trading snipers every time we see. We're caught a sniper's down. Oh, the other sniper's down. This is just product in a nutshell, I think.
I mean, both snipers having immensely an impact on both teams right now. This is the thing where we can see both spies as well top scoring because, well, we can guess now who they're getting. There's actually crits coming in. Emilio,
Murphy down instantly though, and it's just a Nubby crits, and you can't really do too much as Soldier with these spam angles.
Emilio just tanking him down.
I thought we had a pause for a second. There we got Cloudy trying to get shots onto the enemy gamers across the point here. And yeah, he takes down Strono, and Enir is in a whole heap of trouble here if he doesn't walk out, but he will get out in the end.
Look at Yahoo! He just holds W!
Yeah, Spyro class. You know, you got a whole W, and it's just 3 seconds left. They need cat time Open Squad here quite desperately, and they will look like they're trying to get it, but the heavy's down and the Uber's get the Uber down as well. This is a dire situation for Open Squad, as the demo dies as well.
In.
Oh, Enir, not 1v9. Ah, the dream.
Strono, we believe.
Strono,
as well.
Channel, you're in a Yahoo.
Mezzo,
Get your 9k of pipes. Oh, the cat's coming. The cat!
The cat!
They got the cat. Oh, and Strono's just W1ing at CJ and does take him out. Strono might have just saved his team the entire game then. But it's just Clark against the world here as he's trying to take down.
Justice in, but Justice needs to be quicker on the point.
The Storm of Ragnarok is in on Open Squad here, and there are only 3 players left alive now, but 2 of those 3 players are Murphy and Enir, so it's quite a lot of damage going out if they can maybe get some God mode pipes from Murphy. But the Soldier's on his medic, so... And here comes the push. Yeah.
This can't end like this.
Oh, not like this. Enir's down as well. Yeah, it's just a cap and then they've won, and they're getting the frags, and that'll be it. Yeah, there's a prediction for E1 Strong Opinions.
Yeah.
Really well played from them, just forcing Open Squad to put their heavy classes onto the cap rather than doing damage and just picking up people around the point.
Putting them into the grinder one by one, sadly. was well played. The last one was immensely close, and I think we both loved to cast that one, I believe.
Well, that was a really fun game to cast, actually.
Let's look into the log solo.
You know, I think I was going to say, like, I was going to thank, you know, both the viewers and of course the casters for sitting through like 2 golden caps on Badwater last week, which was arduous to watch, let alone cast.
I mean, you can see you're on the logs, Solar?
Yeah, Cloudy and Py top fragging right there.
This is amazing. Both sniper having almost 10k damage. This is nuts, kinda, isn't it? Piney actually out damaging here Cloudy, but after all, Cloudy still got 2 kills more. What else is to see? Yahoo 29 kills, quite a lot for Pyro, I believe so.
Yeah, especially when you think like Yahoo has just come back from a bit of a hiatus, really. You know, he wasn't playing for Pyro, especially for a long time after Jungle Inferno.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the damage, we can see Amos with 11k, then Toast actually, and then Pine, Cloudy, and then comes Murphy. So we have these 4 players right now, like Piney, Cloudy, Toast, Amos, playing
I think
bitter end.
Your Spy getting 500 DPM, you know, like non-Spy players will say that the damage is bugged, but I think Spy players, you know, they'll give themselves a pat on the back. You know, getting 500 DPM as Spy is quite big.
Isn't everyone patting them on the back when they out damage demo mans?
Yeah, I think Open Squad really, the pressure from the flank was just too strong for them, so they couldn't really effectively check all the decloak spots, and Toast was just running rampant on the combo in the end there, just taking down Piney, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
How many sniper picks do you think he got? Toast getting 9 sniper picks there.
How much did Mezzo get?
Mezzo got, if I can find him, 6. So yeah, the sniper focus was pretty large on this game.
Definitely. But you can see, like, Strongpin just had a superior flank, and we see this in the logs. We see Fataljack just jumping in, getting in near, while 8 players of Open Squad are up and basically defending the point. This is stuff that shouldn't happen, basically, and this is what Open Squad basically the neck. We could say it like that.
It's reflected in the medic stats as well, with CJ
Definitely.
getting 3 more Uber charges. I mean, even though Enya was on crit, so you'd think he'd be getting more opportunities to use the Uber charges, but of course, when you're dying every 5 seconds because you're getting bombed by a million players, quite difficult to do. And then CJ, of course, thanks to those superior logs with his 11 to 20 deaths on CJ and Enya respectively, he got 200 more heals per minute to his team, which I think was noticed.
Yeah, definitely.
Very much so.
By the way, we have an interview right now here. We have CJ from the winning team Strong Opinions have us joined.
Hi.
Hello, CJ.
So CJ, what to say about the game? Give us some honest thought.
I want to thank Wales for taking Israel to a golden cap so we couldn't have Jackie Licks play. Yeah, it was awkward timing. Like, we were expecting Jackie to be able to play, but then the game went on for so long, so Thalash. Like, we scrimmed with Rapture during the week, but yeah, no, I mean, the game went well.
I mean, Thalash played out of his mind, honestly. It was not quite a downgrade.
No, he's good at, like, every class, so... Yeah,
we
saw him scrim on. We had him scrim sniper during the week because Cloudy has been away. Like, it's been really tough to schedule this past sort of week or so because people have been away and holidays and visiting family and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, coming into this game, like, we just knew that we had our full roster, and then suddenly Thalash had to come in. But we knew he was going to do well. But I think everyone just played really well. Just a little bit of a beef there, not focusing the sniper on that one product game, but. Otherwise, pretty good.
Yeah, you guys played out of your mind, especially Jack, Cloudy, and like I said already, Thalash. Eames as well, like godly pipes there.
Yeah, Eames has been doing really well because he's not played much Highlander. He played like for chess and he played a little bit for England as well. So his Highlander is kind of limited, but we know how good he is as a demo. So he just needs to learn a little bit of the maps. Like he'd not played Coal Plant. Before this week, so it's just kind of learning that and then getting the practice on it. And yeah, he's just doing really, really well. And I really enjoyed his calls as well because, you know, having him calling a lot of the Ubers and stuff like that, it reminded me of when we had Ali playing. So yeah, it's working out pretty well.
Sounds good. I mean, we could see that basically there was a lot of synergy between the combo. Yahoo being like always the run-up back to the day with Steve Pender, now playing for you guys. How does this feel?
Yeah, it's like Yahoo's insane. We did kind of initially plan to have Steve play this season. We did have some scrims with him because, we talked about it before the season. And the last TF2 Steve had played was Copenhagen Games. And before that, he hadn't played since season 12. So he was, coming into it a little bit rusty. And the fact that he was playing on a laptop now, whereas before he was on 144 hertz and he wasn't playing outside of scrims. And then he, after a couple of scrims, he said, I'm not really feeling it. He wanted to play kind of casually, and we wanted to scrim and actually, try. Jackie had a word with Yahoo and came in, and Yahoo's just, really good. He has really good calls and awareness, and obviously, it feels really good. It's nice to have faith in everyone in your combo to do what they need to do.
Not to mention the reflects.
That was the round we lost as well. It was kind of going a bit bad, and then suddenly he gets a triple kill with
one pipe too.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. I mean, he did that last week as well against Failer on Badwater. There was a moment where it was a really clutch moment, and he just gets a reflects double kill. That's the thing. When you've got players who are able to do that in the team, you've got potential match winners all across the squad. So it's quite cool. Other than that one round, I feel didn't really do much wrong.
Yeah. There's not much to see about being wrong. Of course, everybody has bad luck. Was this actually planned from the start from Copeland, having Farlash and Jack all the time behind? This is what I'm interested in. Or is this just initial plays by Farlash and Jack? Yeah,
we hadn't scrimmed with Thalash on Soldier, so he was kind of I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do on this map, but Copeland, because any times he played it was as scout and then sniper. We had Raptor play for us in the middle of the week, and I gave him a shout before the game, when we knew Jackie wasn't going to be here, can he play? And he said no. So it was kind of okay, we'll have Thalash. Thalash knows how to play Soldier and Highlander. He's done it for Denmark and stuff.
We saw that, yeah.
Yeah, so after the scrims, he was okay, I'm feeling it. So, we just kind of decided to keep up. Obviously Jackie started to become was free after the interviews of the Sixes game, but we felt just keep up the momentum of having people playing together. He was really good. I don't know what he got logs wise or picks wise, but he was doing a lot of really good openings and just taking the space.
Yeah, definitely. Can't disagree with that. On Open Squad, did you have anybody where you were okay guys, we have to watch out for that particular person?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, the thing is, when you get to this level, you can't just focus on one person. You know that there's good players on everyone on the team. We knew that Mezzo was going to be kind of big. He was getting a lot of stuff done on Coldplant at the start, on the first round. And I was saying, look, this is where he keeps decloaking. Please be aware of it, because, we know he's a really good player, and you can't just feed Spy kills, even if it's just a flank kill or something. As long as everyone's aware, you can deal with it. We knew that Murphy can put out good damage, and I knew Nubby was going to be launching in quite deep. He got a market garden on me on product. I don't know if that was caught on the camera.
It was. Sadly.
I mean, we won the round from it, but I was just what? What? Who does that? But we knew he was going to go in deep a lot. So
great for KritzKast, but not too good for your own experience.
I mean, I'm blaming my team entirely. My logs are ruined.
I mean, Yahoo died to it as well, so there's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Yahoo got Market Garden too, so it was all his fault. Just
you're
blame
on the
Yahoo.
Market Gardener team there right now with Yahoo. Yeah. Don't worry.
I mean, when they switched up to crits, we knew that they could be quite effective with that, because Murphy takes a lot of heals and does that decent damage. But I think I didn't die the first round, and then the second round I only died once. And everything was everything was just going according to plan. And as soon as they switched up to crits, things just got really messy. I was dying more. It was just in the chaos, they started to get a little bit of momentum. And during that chaos, there weren't very much calls on the sniper or focus. And that's when Piney started getting more frags. So it wasn't so much the crits or the messiness of the fight. We could deal with that, but it was the fact that led to a lack of calls on where the sniper was, and then he started hitting his shots, and he got me a couple of times as well.
Yeah, it was one of those games where I think the scoreline doesn't really reflect how close it was a lot of the time.
No, after the game, Emilio was after the first round, he was oh, that's not close. Look at the logs. And it's well, yeah, I mean, the logs tell one picture, but
it's not all about stats,
No, exactly. Playing in the game, there was, good times. We could have improved a lot on a lot of things, like focusing, cap time, and stuff like that. But No, I mean, it was good. Like, we felt comfortable. It wasn't. I don't think there was any moments where we had our backs against the walls. We just had to dig in and actually focus, which it shows that we can do that.
Okay, well, I think we've got to start wrapping this up soonish. So if we go on to shout outs now. So you don't any shout outs?
Yeah, just shout out to my team. It's been really fun playing. I'm enjoying everything. And shout out to LAN as well. I-63 coming up. I hope to see lots of people at LAN because, that's always fun. And shout out to you guys for casting and KritzKast and everything. I'll give it a watch later, but, thank you for putting in the time.
Oh, you're welcome. Zamp, any shout outs from you?
Oh, shout out to budget tokens.
All right, well, I'm going to give a shout out, of course, to the viewers and to Wales for an excellent game of sixes today, and then, of course, to Israel for eking out the golden calf at the end. And apparently, later tonight, in about 4 hours, there will be the, I believe is how it's pronounced, it's Chapelaria Highlander Grand Final for Brazilian TF2, so I'm sure we'll be covering that later.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for shout-outs from me. Of course, I'll give a shout-out right at the end here to my team, Police Squad. You're all legendary gamers. And, of course, to Yak on CJ's team, who knows a lot about Hertz, getting his 240 Hertz monitor, who he hasn't shut up about it for about a month now.
Fair enough. So, yeah. DJ, any last words?
See you next week for next cast on KritzKast by people like Extrasolar and Zamparonie and Wiethoofd and me and all the other amazing casters. Bye!
Hi, old beaver! Away!